If you're a pro wrestling fan, it's double or nothing at MGM Grand Garden Arena. It's storming into town in May, an alternative to mainstream wrestling with an amazing group of talented athletes. It's called All Elite Wrestling. And joining us now to pin down the details, Hangman Adam Page.
What's up?
From All Elite. It's great having you, buddy.
Yeah, pleasure's mine.
This is exciting,
Thank you very much.
There's so much hype about All Elite Wrestling in the industry. I'm a bit of a wrestling fan. We got some wrestling fans here. Let's talk about All Elite Wrestling, the talented names that you've brought in, and these are some of the best wrestlers from all around the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, myself, number one, Hangman Adam Page. Yeah, but we've had a lot of great signees, and you know they have been some of the best of the world. They've been the Young Bucks. They've been Cody, who together have gotten this thing running. Last night we announced Kenny Omega, the best in the world.
Yeah.
But also, I think some of the signings have been not so well known. You know, guys like Jungle Boy or MJF, who are now just getting, for the first time in their careers, a big platform. And I think that's something we want to provide for wrestling too. You know, not just banking off of guys who already have names. We want to make new names, I think.
Absolutely. And some of the names that have names might not have names in this country. You were at New Japan Pro Wrestling before this, which is, by the way, probably one of the greatest wrestling promotions in the world.
Right.
But not a lot of people get access to it here in the States. Your experience overseas and how happy you are to come back to America. Yeah,
it's so good to be home for a little bit, man. The past couple of years, we've just been boom, boom, boom all around the place. I did, I think last year I did 12 tours of Japan, two of them for like a month at a time. So I spent at least a third of the year in Japan. So having time to kind of slow down and relax right now is great for all of our bodies, I think. But in traveling the world and going to the UK, Australia, Japan, whatever, we've got to meet and see some of the best wrestlers in the world that people here in the States might not know about. Of course. So I think that's one of our goals, is to bring those guys and girls front and center.
How did this whole thing get started with All Elite?
I don't know.
What's the origin story?
I don't know. I just know that Cody.
Cody Rhodes. For those of you who know
Cody, Matt, and Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks. They approached me and said that they had this thing, and the Khan family wanted to invest money into wrestling. The
Khan family, who those of you who don't know, I believe they're the owners of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jaguars, yeah.
They got some cash.
Right.
It's like in bumpers too. He made his money on car bumpers.
Right. Yes.
Legit, your car. The Khan family has money because of your car. It's ridiculous.
Right.
So they've got the funding is there. This is not going to be a rinky-dink operation.
Right. And I think something we were all adamant about and very happy about was that from the get-go, this was not a pet project. This was someone who wanted to fund our idea of what wrestling can be, a true alternative for wrestling fans.
We were just discussing behind the scenes. One of the things that bugs me about pro wrestling in its current form today, there's a lot of writing, there's a lot of script work. It's almost like Young and the Restless with slapping. The more writers, the worse it gets. How many writers does All Elite have at this point? As his personal opinion.
I legitimately have never seen anything written down on paper for me in All Elite yet. So I don't think we have writers. I don't know. If we do, I don't know anything about it.
Well, it's something, the jerks like me that are on the headsets I have to call, maybe they have something.
Right. And I think, wrestling fans are clued in on that. For, the past few decades, it's felt very overproduced and scripted and whatnot. And that's just not something that we're fans of. We want to give guys a platform to go out and do their thing. Yeah. Whatever it is, sink or swim. I think that's what... something we want to do.
You were saying behind the scenes, this isn't competition. This is more of a different flavor, an alternative of wrestling.
Right. Yeah. Our goal has never been to be competition. Yeah. That's not what this is for. We just have our thing that we want to do. This is an alternative for wrestling fans.
A different vision.
That's always what this is what our vision has always been.
Worth noting, by the way, women wrestlers part of this as well. Some very talented women on the roster.
Yeah. We've had a few announcements. Penelope Ford, one of them. Last night announced Aja Kong would be coming to Double or Nothing. Huge legend. So we're looking to. I know Brandy's kind of in charge of that as well. Brandy Rhodes, looking to create a very good women's division
and a fair division compared to the entire operation as well. Right. Equal pay for the women wrestlers versus the men wrestlers.
Right. Yeah, that's something I think all of us have felt strongly about, and I guess people see that as something very progressive, but it's just right. you know, we're doing the same work. If someone's the same amount of a draw, you know, why shouldn't they be getting paid the same?
If they're risking the body the same way you are,
they're doing
it
the
should
same
all be
thing
the same.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're really looking forward to it. A lot of hype behind this. I'm excited. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you so much. It's very cool. It's Double or Nothing, all elite wrestling event happening May 25th, MGM Grand Garden Arena. If you want tickets, head to the website you see on your screen. You can also follow All Elite on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Do it now.